Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I would do a little sort of colour and chat, just a pre-recorded video. We're going to be colouring in A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson, and I'm going to be doing the shading on Mr. Fogerty here. This design is called Morning Tea, and yeah, I'm going to do some shading, so if you'd like to watch this video, please stay tuned. Okay, so the pencils that I've decided to use on this are the Amazon Basics. So I bought these, I want to say in the Prime sale, but they weren't on offer during the Prime Day sale. They just happened to be reduced by, I don't know, £1 or something, so I grabbed them. I've seen Lucy just adds colour using these pencils and they look absolutely gorgeous. So Lucy was my enabler for this one. And yeah, I'm just going to grab some pencils as I go. I did already start shading these flowers here, so if you want to follow along with me, I will read the pencils out for you. I shaded all of this, I based all of this with Ohuhu brush markers. So the two colours that I chose for this flower are pink 516, maybe you can see that, and rose 514. So I've literally just been using these two colours to shade this flower. They are quite waxy, these pencils, but not as waxy as Prisma. If I was to compare them, I would say that they, for me, are slightly harder than an Arteza. Quite similar to the Artex, which I quite like, because I like the Artex pencils. So I'm going to use the same colours here for our berries. I hope everyone has been well. I wanted to get some pre-recorded videos done, so I have content to put up on my channel, you know, if I'm not feeling well or if I go away, etc. And I can't really see what I'm doing on here, to be honest. I need to get right down to it, so hopefully you can't see my face in the camera. So I'm recording this on Tuesday the 18th of July, and it will probably mean no relevance as to when it goes up on the channel, but Steve is going to be doing his first live stream tonight. Oops. So I think he's a bit apprehensive, but I think he's excited at the same time. So if you're watching this after his first live stream, hopefully everything went well. And thank you guys for supporting him. He will be recording on his own channel at some point. I just wanted to sort of give him a trial and see how he gets on before throwing him in at the deep end. Let's see, I'm going to bring a slightly darker colour into these berries. I'm going to bring in 525 Claret, which is this one, just so I can, just so it's a little bit darker in places. So yeah, there's not really much going on. It was Steve's birthday yesterday, the 17th. So we went to his family's for dinner, which was nice. And he likes the gifts that I got him for his birthday. I'm not sure what he's going to be colouring on tonight's live stream. He was on about starting a Kirby book, so we'll see if that happens, but he does like his Kirby. I think it'd be a good place for him to start off with on a live stream because he's comfortable with Kirby books, so it would be familiar for him. Hopefully he won't swear or anything, but he is looser mouthed than me, we'll say that. Definitely on live streams anyway. Gotta love him. And hopefully he doesn't say anything offensive to anybody. I'm sure he'll be fine. I think I'm more anxious than what he is, in all honesty. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, because you don't want to see me sort of colour every single raspberry, do you? Like, in real time anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe pop this on a time lapse, or just record at normal speed and then speed it up my end when I'm editing. And I'll do these raspberries and then come back to you. Okay, so I've done my raspberries. They're a little bit fiddly to do, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna add a slight touch of this darker colour into these flowers as well, just to see what happens. So I'm only lightly gonna sort of shade where I feel it needs to go. And we'll just see how that looks. So I hope everyone's been okay since my last live stream. It feels like a lifetime ago now, but I think it was only a couple of days, right? Just gonna shade under this petal here. Like I say, I am only shading very lightly under here. If you do hear any banging or anything, I apologise. It's Steve. He's he's tidying up the kitchen and that, so I think we can let him off as he's doing his own productive things as well. Okay, yeah, that has added a little more definition. It's quite nice. Added a little more depth to that flower. Let's bring you here a bit. There we go. So I'm going to do the same in here, just very, very lightly shade. The lighting is not great today. It's very dull and dreary here in England. It shined for Steve's birthday yesterday, so that was nice. I don't quite know what he's doing running the taps, but yep, I just wanted to come on and do a little chill bit of colouring with you guys. Hopefully you don't mind me speeding parts of it up, or it might be a little bit boring just watching me colour the same thing and it taking about 5 hours. So just speed it up to a little bit of music. Yeah, this adds quite a nice colour to it, I feel. These pencils are very nice to colour with as well. They probably work alongside the Artex really nicely. I haven't used my Artesas for, gosh, ages. Once upon a time, that's all I coloured with for a long time was Artesa. So that is the 2 flowers done. Let's zoom out a little bit. That's cute. I think I'm going to work on maybe Mr. Fogerty and the sky. So let's pick some colours for that. I do have my colour palettes there that I used to base it all. The only thing we went slightly off key with was the plaid blanket, which I wanted to do in as an ode to Audrey. Hi if you're watching, Audrey. Okay, so Mr. Fogerty, we want to do him like olivey toned colours, so I'm gonna go for moss green, olive green, and that's a big jump. Maybe yellow green. Yeah, we'll try it. 548. Need to get my second tray of pencils out. So I'm just gonna pop this one here for a second. So 548, which is our moss green, our olive green, and our yellow green. And see how these work together. Okay, sorry for the noise. So we have moss green, which is 548. We have olive green, which is 544. And we have yellow green, which is 549. Oops. Let's see how they work together. We'll start with his face. Let's bring you in. I have got a little bit of green from the marker in his eyes, but I'll correct that with some white jelly roll. That's fine. So as always, I'm going to take my darkest shade first and put in my shadows very lightly. Just going to use RJ Hampson's line work to see where to put my shading. I love when illustrators, you know, use lines like this to give you an idea of where there would be shadows. It really helps us colorists, I feel. Okay, and then we're going to do under his eyes here a little bit, and in these folds. Just a little bit. A little bit here because he could be frowning, and a little bit under his hat. Bit by his nostrils. These illustrations are so cute. Okay, and then we'll also do some under his mouth. I'm just going to turn my page slightly so I can get a better angle. Just a light shading, and then if we need to come back in and deepen it up later, we can do. Now I've got my olive green, which is our middle shade. I'm going to go slightly over what I've just done and sort of bring it inwards a little bit more. I'm still using a light pressure. Like so. And then we will use our yellow green as our lightest tone, just to try and bring everything together. That's the hope. I think I might bring in another shade of green, actually, a slightly lighter one, just to give us that real lightness to the centre of him. So let's bring in lime green, which is 550. 550. And I'll go over everything with this colour with a harder pressure. And try and burnish it and smush it all together. He's cute. I'm going to go back in with my darkest and we'll do a second layer. And that's because I'm looking for a nice smooth finish and we're still looking a bit grainy at the moment. I'm not sure whether you can pick it up on camera or not, but I definitely can in person. So what has everyone been doing? Do leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you've been up to, what you're planning on. I'm going to go in with my mid-tone again, which is the olive green. Again, just go over everything, try and smooth it out a little bit. So yeah, let me know what you've been up to. Tomorrow is Wednesday for me, so I'm definitely going to be trying to get some whips done tomorrow. I don't feel like I've accomplished much this month yet in the way of colouring. I've done some of my fun books, as I call them. You know, just where I'm using markers and having fun and not shading and all that jazz. So I have done some pages like that, but I'm sure you guys don't just want to see, you know, plain marker pages. So I'm trying to get some of my other pages finished as well. Yeah, this is looking better with a second coat. Okay, then we're going to go in with our yellow green. So the other RJ Hampson page, our dragon one, I need to shade the clouds on that. And then that one's pretty much done, so that'll be an easy finish tomorrow. What else have I got? This page, if I don't finish it today, I'll try and finish tomorrow. And then our lime green again, just to go over everything and smooth it all out. There'll probably still be some grain in the paper, but it's better than it was before. I'm not going to be someone to complain about Amazon paper because I don't mind working on Amazon paper at all. I think if you base it first with your markers, it's not too bad to colour on at all. You just have to give it a little more attention than maybe a slightly better paper, but that's fine. So now we've done his face, I quite like that. We're going to do his arms, and I'll do his legs too. I'll speed that up so you guys don't have to watch me do that in real time, and then I will come back to you. Is our little Mr. Fogerty done. Because of the lighting, can't see where the torch is, but it's on. You can't really see, there we go, the shading on his foot there, because the light makes it shine. But it is there. So that is our Mr. Fogerty done, the flesh part of him anyway. Let's pop these back in the tray. I'm trying to keep them all in the same order that they were in, just to make my life a bit easier when reaching for them. Okay, so let's do some of the sky next. I'm trying to do some bigger bits first, so I can do some of the more fiddly bits maybe off camera. So let's have a look at the sky. We'll have 537. I need to look at the names of these. Cerulean blue. Cerulean blue. We'll have Smyrna blue. Smyrna. 532. That's that one. And a slightly darker one, maybe light blue. It's a little bit darker than this one. 535. Okay, we'll try our sky with that. We don't want it to be too dark, but we do want a little bit of definition in there. bring you in a little bit closer. And I'm just going to start on the outside and, or should I start on the inside and work my way out? Yeah, I'm going to start on the inside and work my way outwards. So I'm going to do the darkest areas around Mr. Fogerty and the blanket and everything. I mean, this grass here could have done with being in line with that. Bear with me 1 second. Let's rub out that pencil I've just put in. Like so. I can't remember what green I used. I think with having the blue underneath it, it doesn't really matter because it's going to be slightly darker anyway, but hopefully my shading will hide it. Let's go in with G050, which is the Celadon green. So this may be the wrong shade, but like I said, it's on top of blue. So it's going to be slightly darker anyway. I'm just going to go over this grass to make it all the same colour. Just a little bit of shading, and then I'll know where to do my sky shading. Just put a little bit of that in there. So this page that I'm doing, if you're unaware, is actually a buddy colour with Renee from my colouring corner with Renee. Let me just double check that. I'm so bad with names and channel names. I will link her channel in the description below for you, but I just want to make sure I get her channel name right to start with. I've been watching her live stream from last night. I actually miss her live streams at night because they're about 2:30 AM my time. So I tend to watch them the morning after, and she's currently colouring in RJ Hampson's Christmas book because she's doing a hashtag for July, which is RJ in July 2023. And yeah, she's done an awesome job on that page so far. So yeah, it's my colouring corner with Renee, and I will link her in the description below for you. But yeah, I'm doing this buddy colour with Renee. Renee's already finished hers. She done it on live streams, and like I said, I did the basing on a live stream, but I wanted to do some of the shading just in this little video. I'm not sure how little this video will be. Might be an hour long. a little bit around the snail here. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my mid-tone, which is the cerulean blue. Go over that other blue just to smooth it out a bit. And again, I'll probably give this a couple of layers. The first layer is always like my test layer, just to get the colour in place. And then the second layer I kind of smush it in a bit more. Okay, and then I'll take my lightest colour, which is the Smyrna blue. Smyrna? I do not know how to pronounce that. You can see now why Lucy was struggling with the pronunciation of it. It's S-M-Y, Smyrna blue? Smyrna blue? Who knows? I'm not going to do like the whole sky with it. I'm just going to like fade it out into the colour of the marker back base, because it's pretty much, this is pretty much the same colour as that marker base anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to fade it out to that. Just to give a little interest around Mr. Fogerty. Yeah, that was the second tone. I don't know why, it's just something that comes with Mr. Fogerty that makes you pronounce his name weird. Well, for me it is anyway, like Mr. Fogerty. So just as I'm going out, I'm lightening my pressure on the pencil. And then we'll come over his hat here with a slightly harder pressure and lighten it as we go out. Okay, he's not too bad. Okay. There we go, and that's just to give a little bit of interest around Mr. Fogerty. Like so. We zoom out. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm going to go in with the white Amazon Basic pencil and just go over this blue a little bit. And I did test the white out actually. It's not too bad a white. It's still no Prisma white, but it's not too bad. And this is just purely for smushing purposes. Just tone that darkest blue down slightly. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next, should we do this grass up here? I'll put my pencils back. So, Smyrna blue, light blue, cerulean blue. Blue, light blue, kingfisher blue, and cerulean blue. Okay. So we are a little bit limited with greens, I feel, in this set. You've got your few olivey greens. There's no real like true green. There's a grass green here, but even that's a bit so. I'll probably bring that grass green down here or something. I'm going to keep this quite light up here. I think I might just do the yellow green and lime green to start with and see how that comes out. Yeah, I'll start with that. I can always bring a darker one in if I feel it needs it. And I'm going to sharpen these a little bit. I'm going to go around all of these outsidey leaves and that, and go lighter as I come down to here, I think. So this is the yellow green. Everywhere where there's going to be a shadow, I'm going to put this colour. There's going to be lots of shadows because there's lots of leaves and foliage. I'm only doing this bit sort of rough because, you know, grass isn't perfectly smooth, is it? As much as I wish it was. For my aesthetic reasons. So yeah, these pencils aren't doing too bad on this paper. They do layer quite nicely. I couldn't imagine doing a page just in pencil with no marker base on this paper with these. I feel it would give my hands a really hard time. And that's why I mainly do marker base on Amazon CreateSpace paper, is to take out some of that work. Because my hand's still not back to normal yet. The swelling's going down, I think. So I just notice after a while my hands start getting a little bit tired. So I just need to listen to that, I think, and stop when that happens. It just makes everything so much brighter when it's got a little bit of pencil shading on it. Or whether you can see the difference between this side and this side if I bring it up a bit closer. It's just that little bit brighter. It's not perfectly shaded, but I'm not going for perfectly shaded. I just want to have fun. And enjoy what I'm doing. So yeah, I haven't really decided yet if I want to do the shading of this page in 1 or 2 videos, or whether I just want to do this video and then do the rest in my own time. I just figured, as I was going to be colouring it anyway this morning, that I wanted to just pop the camera on. I'm not talking too much, I don't think, but I always feel when I'm doing these like colour and chat kind of videos that talking to myself is a little bit weird. At least when I'm on live streams, I've got someone talking back to me. I always feel a bit awkward talking to like a camera. I know you guys are watching, but it still doesn't feel the same. But yeah, let me know if these kind of videos are ones you would want to see more of, as well as my live streams, because like this morning, if I get the urge to colour, and I can just pop the camera on whilst I'm doing it and give you guys extra content. I do want to film my you know, like all of my completed pages in all of my books. Wow, that's bright. That's so much brighter than it was before. So yeah, what I might do is stop this video for here. I do have a couple of tag videos to film as well, so I might colour a bit more of this in one of those tag videos, just so I've got something to do whilst I'm answering the questions. But yeah, like I said, if you would like more of these videos where I'm just colouring and chatting to you guys, let me know in the comments below. Leave me a little frog emoji if you managed to make it to the end, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care everyone, and happy colouring. Bye bye.